Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Stratomatic Network. And we've got a ball game this morning. It's Sunday, a perfect day for a game of Stratomatic 1969 baseball. I've got my coffee. And still getting over the assassination attempt yesterday. I've been through so many of these, as you may have. In this game, it's the first of a 5-game series. Houston at Cincinnati. LeMaster, left-hander for Houston. He's 1-9, and Nolan, the right-hander, he has 1-6. Let me go over the lineups. For Houston, it's Morgan at second, Jesus Alou in left, Jimmy Wynn in center field, Norm Miller in right, Dennis Menke at short, Kurt Blefary at first, Rader at third, Edwards catching, and LeMaster the pitcher. For the Cincinnati Reds, Pete Rose in right, Helms at second, May at first, Perez at third, bench catching, Beaucamp in left, Savage in center, Woodward at short, and Nolan, the pitcher, right-hander, batting ninth. Now I want to welcome you to, the Stratomatic Network. Hi, Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Great to see you. I am still digesting, Kathy, if I may use that metaphor. Everything, Kathy, everything came back to me. The JFK, MLK, RFK, Ford, Reagan, Wallace. And this was particularly gruesome, Kathy, because I saw it live. I mean, I saw it live. I mean, I didn't see the exact second, but, and the blood. Absolute gore. I dislike Trump as more than anybody else, just about. But that has nothing to do with it. So, you know, really, and we put this guy here on the list with all the others, all men. No, actually, Ford had two women. Squeaky Fromme, and then the other woman who I forgot her name. Both loons. Oh my goodness. I'm sure other people have reactions that may be similar to mine. Ooh, Lord, help me. Anyway, and I woke up at about 1:20 a.m. and I smartly went back to bed. Woke up again 3:30, went back to bed, and then finally woke up at about 5:30, and here I am. Well, there you go. I say if you can't say anything nice about Trump, then you have good judgment. I hear you. I hear you, Kathy. So I gave the lineups. Then you're a good judge of character, I would say. Isn't that how the saying goes? Oh, no, don't say it. Oh, okay. We are in Crosley, Kathy, for a 5, believe it or not. That's due to probably a makeup for rain. Every team, people, I want to tell you, every team has, I've checked the schedule and everything's perfect. The only thing is in real world, the Cleveland and New York Yankees. Cleveland Tribe and New York Yankees played only 161 games. Oh yeah, I hear you, Kathy. I hear you. The schedule is here. The standings are here, folks, as we mire into the date of September 25 in our 1969 replay. This is the third game of this date of games. And everyone played 162. Magic number for the Pirates is 2. They have 7 games left. Cards have 6 games left. Magic number for Atlanta is 1. They have 5 games left. Giants have 6 games left. Baltimore and Minnesota have clinched. And like I said, Cleveland and New York will end up with 161 games, as they did in real world. And that's because, you know, sometimes they don't make up a rain out. And it's a Sunday, and I'll tell you, Kathy, you know, I sort of have an obsession with the JFK assassination, you know, and with that, also fascinated by the RFK and MLK and all the others' attempts. Wallace, Ford had two. Reagan, very serious. People don't realize how seriously he was hit. Many people don't. And I listen to news broadcasts of the JFK assassination all the time. CBS, ABC, NBC, TV, radio, all of it. I still can't get it through my head that happened. And this sort of, triggers all that. And, well, I guess I think I better go by the same adage that you set forth. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything about it. I deleted all my X posts because I went crazy. I just went quote unquote crazy over posting about it. All unnecessary, all hysterical. I made about 2 or 3 shorts on YouTube, got rid of them all, except one of them which has over 9,000 views, which is just a shot of the actual events that occurred. That's it, right there is a short I did, over 9,000. 727 likes, no dislikes, 103 comments, which is kind of a lot for me on YouTube, all these comments. It's just a loop. Well, we are in Crosley Field. And Gary Nolan is on the mound. Oh, and I guess life goes on. Joe Morgan to lead it off here for Houston. Nolan is a right-hander for the Reds. And here's Nolan. He's ready. And the pitch to Morgan, 5'9", left-handed, grounds it to short X. That's for Woodward, 330. G2, 6'10", 15, 330. And he makes the play. Throws out Morgan, and there's one away, and we're underway. One attendee was fatally shot, 2 were critically injured. There'll be an investigation why that roof was not covered. The answer to all of that, though, the investigation is fine. The answer to that is you can never be 100% sure of stopping something like this from happening in a free society. Period. And we all know that. Here's Jesus Alou. I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying there shouldn't be an investigation. I'm not saying that they may have missed that roof. But there'll always be that one who gets through. Here's Nolan now facing Jesus. That is 4-6 right-handed, and it's a fly to center. And Savage under it, 2 away. And now Jimmy Wynn is the batter. Okay. Sure. We've got a question after this inning. Beautiful. Love a question. Here's Nolan now facing Wynn with 2 outs and nobody on. 4-8 right-handed. That's a shot into the gap for a double by Wynn. A 2-out double off Nolan. And here's Norm Miller now. Clutch situation. The pitch from Nolan. 5'11", left-handed, flies to left X. Beauchamp, 3-7. Oh, that's a 1-3 D3. That's going to bring home the run. That's going to bring Wynn home. Beauchamp couldn't get to it on a 1-3. E7 in left, 4-6-8. It's a D3 and the run scores. So back-to-back doubles here for the Astros. And they take a 1-0 lead. Now Dennis Menke. Here's Menke now. Another clutch situation. Pitch from Nolan. 1-5, and he walked him. So it's first and second with 2 outs. He retired Nolan the first 2 batters, Morgan and Alou. Then Wynn doubled, Miller doubled, scoring Wynn, and now the walk to Menke. Here's Kurt Blefary, first and second, 2 outs. Another iation. Here's the pitch to Blefary, 112, grounds it to first. Lee May has it, takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. But 1 run. On 2 hits, that's 2 doubles and a walk, 2 left on. After a half, Houston 1, Cincinnati coming up. Here's Denny LeMaster, left-hander. He's 1-9 on the year. Ah. Leading it off for the Reds, Pete Rose. We have a question after this inning. Here's LeMaster now. The pitch to Rose. 6'9". Switch hitter batting right, and he struck him out. Big strikeout always to get Rose, even though he struck out his share. Here's Tommy Helm, 65 throughout the season. Now here's Tommy Helms. 3-9, left-handed, grounds it to short, and that's fielded by Mankey. He throws it to Blefary at first for the second out, and now Lee May. Here's the pitch to May. Whoa, 6-6. And there is a fly to left, chasing for it, Jesus. He catches up with it to make the catch, a 1-2-3, almost a double. Would have been like a similar to Houston, but it's a 1-2-3 inning. After one, it's Houston 1, Cincinnati nothing. And now I want you all to wait for this. From Kathy, this question. Wait for it now. Here it is. In Washington, D.C., there's a steep staircase between a stone wall and a brick warehouse. A climatic scene from a 1973 horror film was filmed there. Wow. You know, it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. This guy was now a witness saying the gunman was moving from roof to roof before shooting. Exorcist. Yeah, there you go. Bill Ivamy gets it. Yeah, I should have known. She wants to know. Yeah, you didn't ask the question. I was wondering if you wanted me to name the place. But I should have known it was from the movie, and Bill Ivamy is correct as usual. Great question. Great answer. And thank you. Bill's got a question middle of the second. Well, keep them coming here. We're going to head to the top of the second. No, it's 1-0 Houston. Great question, Kathy. It'll be the Red Pooper, Doug Rader, talking about blood. Boy, there was a lot of it yesterday. Go ahead, Kathy. It's like a Kathy. It's like a. I know you didn't want. You know, you didn't want to say anything about it, but I'm not sure that I really needed this to happen. It freaks me out. Okay, let me just say that to you. Here's the pitch to Rader. 2-4 right-handed, chops it to second. Helms has it for the out, one away. Now Edwards. We've got a middle of this inning question from Big Bill. Now Edwards the batter. 2-6 right-handed, chopped to short. Woodward with it. Throws Edwards out, 2 away. And now the pitcher, Denny LeMaster, he's a 2-R. A 2-R. 3-4. And he walked him off his own card. So LeMaster is on. Look at that, 3-4 walk. Now Joe Morgan. Morgan grounded to short in the first. So LeMaster on first here, 2 outs. Top of the second, Houston leading 1-0. Pitch to Morgan, 2-9 right-handed, grounds to first. May fields it, and he will throw it to Nolan, covering the bag. Oh. And it's a 1-2-3 for Nolan. You got that right, Kathy. A 1-2-3 for Nolan. We're heading to the middle of the second now. It's still 1-0 Houston. And I want you all to get ready here for my friend Bill. Bill's a great guy. Smart, too. Knows a lot of shit. It is going to be a big shit show. Indeed. This is going to help him, I think. At least in the short run. They'll get a convention bump and sympathy. Here it is from Bill. Ernie Harwell asked this musician to sing the U.S. national anthem at Game 5 in the '68 World Series. Almost got Ernie fired. Name the singer-musician. Whoa. Was Ernie Harwell... Who was Ernie Harwell? Was he a general manager? Was he an announcer? I should know that. I don't know the answer to this. Ernie Harwell, he was the announcer, okay. Well, that would have been, I don't know if that was in Motown. I think it was. I think Game 5 was in Motown. How about James Brown? And if you tell me I'm right, I'm not going to believe it. Marvin Gaye. Not Marvin either. And I'm telling you folks, I have a stomach upset from some dip I ate, I think. God. And my lousy eating in general. And I eat too much. God. He was from Puerto Rico. Whoa. You know, I'm not sure. I don't know if Trini Lopez was from Puerto Rico. You know, he died of COVID. Isn't that sad? He died of COVID. He's still alive. Wow. Puerto Rico. Boy, I'm stumped, Bill. Completely stumped. Oh, gosh, you know, Kathy, that is so good. So good. And why would that get him almost fired? Great one. Great question. Great answer. Fantastic. Why would that almost get him fired? Because they thought he was not mainstream enough? Wow. Well, I'm out of milk, completely out of milk. So I'm drinking my coffee black. Oh yeah. So he actually did. He actually did sing it. And my question is, why would it get him almost fired if he did a beautiful rendition, you know? We're heading to the bottom of the second. It will be LeMaster on the mound. He retired the Reds in order in the first. Yeah, well, I'll tell you. I don't remember his hair being that long. Here's LeMaster facing Perez now. It's crazy. He was far from it. He was actually almost middle of the road. I mean, you know, I wouldn't say that much, but he was a pretty mainstream guy. Here's the pitch to Perez. And I didn't know he's still alive. 6'5" right-handed, hit well by Tony, and it's going to drop into the gap for a double. A leadoff double by Tony Perez. Oh, people thought he was a hippie. Ridiculous. Really. 6'5" and home run 1-6. He's got the power. And it drops in for a double. Now, so Perez on second here to lead it off. Now Bench comes to the plate. Here's LeMaster. Oh, really? 2-7 left-handed. He grounds it to second A. Whoa. He will advance, Perez. Fielded nicely by Morgan, goes to first. Perez on third, one out. Ice cream, top of the third. Absolutely, Kathy. Ice cream after this inning. It's Perez now on third, one out. Beauchamp. Really? Better than, oh, what was her name? Oh, God. Best rendition you ever heard. Better than, what's her name? Black singer, died of, I think, a drug overdose. Okay, Beauchamp facing LeMaster now. The pitch from LeMaster. 1-4, left-handed. There's a base hit. It scores Perez. And just like that, it's a tie ball game. The single by Beauchamp. Beauchamp on first now. Here's Ted Savage. What is her name? Whitney Houston. Oh, yeah. I don't think she lip-synced that. You sure she did? Are you sure? Really? Well, it's still the best version. That's too bad, though. I didn't know that, Bill. Well, you know a lot of shit. Okay, Beauchamp is on first, one out, one in here in the bottom of the second. The pitch now to Savage. 2-7 left-handed. Grounds it to second. That is Morgan steps on the bag and throws to first for a double play, and the inning is over. 1 run, though, for the Reds. On 2 hits, a double, and then the base hit by Beauchamp to bring Perez home. We've gone 2. It's a 1-1 ball game. And now it's time for an ice cream question from Kathy Harden. Wait for it now. Whitney Houston. Yeah. Wait for it here. Ice cream. Here it is. What is the most popular topping on a sundae in the U.S.? Chocolate syrup, whipped cream, sprinkles, or nuts? Pick one. I always thought you need all of those. You know? I'm going to say whipped cream. But I thought you need whipped cream. Oh, okay. I don't think of it as a sundae unless it at least has some chocolate. A sundae without chocolate is like a Monday to me. Nuts. Is Bill gonna get this one too? Holy cow. Oh, it's chocolate. Okay, well, great question. And I'll reserve the great answer, not to sound like I'm bragging. And we're going to take a break for a couple minutes here, just 2 or 3. It's freaked me out, Bill. Bill, how old are you again? Bill, I'm sorry to keep asking. I'm 66. I remember the JFK, the day it happened, you know, and it just brings back all the memories. You're 67. Okay, so you may remember JFK, some aspects of it. I was a year younger. And this brings it all back to me. Wow. I know it's not good to keep watching, having the TV on and watch it over and over again. And Wallace, Ford, Reagan, RFK, MLK. Sure, Bill. But if you want to stay with just presidents and former presidents, or major candidates, even though I guess Wallace was an independent, technically, wasn't he? It just, you know, all I can say is it's a good thing he didn't get killed, because he would have been martyred. And plus, I do not want to go through a funeral, okay, like that. I'm sorry to be so selfish, you know. I just, you know, and then it came very close to killing him, really, because someone, the shooter fatally murdered an attendee, so therefore he could have gotten him. Folks, I'm going to take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm really whacked out over this, you know, and I better also not get carried away with talking about it, because then I may say something I regret. I'll be right back. Indeed. Indeed, Kathy. Thank you. Hey, I'm back. Folks, I'm back here in Studio B, and we're winding down, really. Including this game, we have 76 left. 76 games left. That's like a drop in the bucket, but it's about two and a half months. We're going, actually, that'll be July to August, September. Yeah, just like I had thought, it would be the beginning of October when we would start our postseason, almost to the date. Yeah, my neighbor said crazy world is what he said. Oh, a mid-third Lennon question, whoa. You know, I'm having a little stomach ailment, people, so I may be running to the bathroom periodically. God, it's a pain. Nuisance. Oh. Okay, here's Nolan now. It's a pitch to the top of the third, a John Lennon question, middle of the third. And leading it off is Jesus. He flew to center in the first. Here's Nolan now. And the pitch to Jesus. 1-8 right-handed, grounds it back to Nolan, and he throws it to May for the out, one away. Now Wynn, 1-for-1, doubled and scored on Miller's double. Over and over again, they're playing it. I remember seeing the replays over and over again of Ruby shooting Oswald. I was in the den of our house. Here's Jimmy Wynn now. Pitch from Nolan, 6-8 right-handed, single one, lines it to second, caught by Helms. 2 outs. We've had The Exorcist and Chocolate. We'll see what else we got coming up. And Jose Feliciano, of course. Now here's Norm Miller. I didn't know he's still alive. Lord, he must be in his 80s. He's 78. Here's something about the Star-Spangled Banner. Yeah, at the height of the protests. Yeah, here it is, Bill. Yeah, Ernie Harwell. I'm sorry to get caught in this. His personalized, slow Latin jazz performance proved highly controversial and damaging to Feliciano's career. Some thought he had desecrated and disrespected the anthem, but when asked about it, he explained the reason he offered a non-traditional rendition was to get people to pay attention to it. Good for him. Good for him, and yes, it is on permanent exhibit in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Very, very interesting. Okay, it's 2 outs, no one on. Norm Miller is the batter. Here's the pitch, 6-4 left-handed, grounds to third X. That's going to be for Perez, a 433. $16.4 G2 gets to it. 5-9-10 E33. And he throws him out. A 1-2-3 again for Nolan, and he's retired 7 in order. Now we're going to get ready for a John Lennon question. Now look on the live text, everybody. Big question on John Lennon. My favorite Beatle, I guess I would say. Whoa. Over and over again, the same. Here it is. In 74, Lennon's album Rock and Roll shows John standing in a doorway with a leather jacket on. There are three blurred figures walking by. Name the trio. Oh my Lord, I don't know. I'm gonna Google it after we find out, but I did not know there are three blurred figures. I'll just take a guess. I wasn't a big fan of that album. They were all covers. I believe it was at the, two are correct, okay. I believe it was at the German Club, Hamburg. I could be wrong. It's not Pete. How about the other Pete? Wasn't Sutcliffe's name Pete? Oh, Lord. So, Stu is correct. Now I want to look at it. See, I'm a good guy. I don't Google. Whoa. Wow, I had no idea. I'm gonna guess that that's Paul. And that's George. That's Paul and that's Pete, but I don't know. No idea. I mean, I think Paul is tall. I didn't know how tall Pete Sutcliffe was. That's freaky. I had no idea. Great question, Bill. That's Stu Sutcliffe. Yeah, I believe he died of a brain hemorrhage. I believe. And they put a picture of him on Pepper. Interesting. Oh, Stu Sutcliffe was his name. Stu, yeah. That really is a great question. I had no idea. Well, it's all tied up here at 1. Oh. And I might just go to the store and get some milk. When it hits 7:30, we'll know it only takes me about 7 minutes. It's LeMaster on the mound and Woodward leading it off. We've got some good questions, folks. Exorcist, Jose Feliciano, Chocolate, and Paul, George, and Stu. Here's LeMaster now in a tie ball game. The pitch to Woodward, 4-4 right-handed, a ballpark slash. Cincinnati. Woodward right-handed. And it goes, whoa, look at that. That's an entire re-roll. Whoa. Oh. 210 left-handed, flies to left. And Beauchamp is there, 1 out. Now Curt Blefary. What the hell? Oh, that's what it is. You ever do that? Put it in the wrong box. Do you play, Bill Stratomatic? Are you actively playing on your own? It's 1 out. Nolan the batter now. He's a 4 WR. LeMaster. Here's the pitch. 4-9 right-handed. Grounds to short X. Menke. 331. .331 5.3 G3 E31 5.811. And he throws him out, 2 away. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that album, Rock and Roll. I loved Walls and Bridges. I think Rock and Roll was actually released in '75, but I could be wrong, Guy. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I know that Walls and Bridges came out in '74. October, I believe. 2 outs, nobody on. Rose comes up. Switch hitter. He's struck out by LeMaster in the first. 1-8, left-handed. That's a base hit by Rose. Rose is on with 2 outs. 1-15, 1-13. Not being held. Has the lead. Here's Tommy Helms now. Oh, Mind Games? Yeah. He just released, I just saw him on Twitter. His account notes that he has a special re-release of it. So Rose on first, 2 outs. Tommy Helms the batter. Here's the pitch to Helms. 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for LeMaster, and the side is retired. No runs. The single by Rose, excuse me, it's indigestion. And after 3, it's a 1-1 game. Looking at our schedule, our next game is, well, I guess it's another snoozer. They're all snoozers except Pirates, Cards, Giants, Braves, even though those are pretty much wrapped up. It'll be Baltimore at Cleveland, our next game. McNally for the Orioles, and Louis Tiant for Cleveland. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, Nolan comes out to pitch the top of the 4th. It's going to be Menke. Menke walked and was left on base. I am going to go across the street, folks, for 7 minutes after this half inning. Hope you understand. Here's Nolan and the pitch to Menke. 3-10 right-handed, grounds it to first. And May throws it to Nolan, covering the bag, 1 out. Now Curt Blefary. The We've had some great questions from Bill and Kathy. Maybe I'll think of some while I go. Here's Kurt Blefary, 2-5 right-handed, grounds it to second, and that's for Helms, 2 outs. Both pitchers settling down pretty much. I guess you could say that. Here's Rader now. 5-8 right-handed, pops it up to short. And it's caught by Woodward, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. We're in the middle of the 4th. I'm gonna go through do the bottom because I'm so close to this store that I'll just be sitting there waiting. I'll be sitting there waiting for them to open. Okay, it's going to be Lee May in a 1-1 ball game. LeMaster on the mound. .18 left-handed, and that's a shot into the gap, and it's dropping for a double. That's the 4th double in this ball game. Both teams have 2. Wynn and Miller for Houston. Perez and now May for the Reds. Here's Perez now. He doubled and scored in the 2nd. We're all tied at 1. .210 left-handed, grounds it to second. C with a runner on second. And he will go to third on that. Morgan fields it, throws to first for the out. Now here's Bench. My Lord. Can you imagine if there was social media and 24-hour news during the JFK assassination? Can you imagine that? They did catch the Ruby shooting Oswald live, though. 6'9" right-handed, struck him out. You know, that was, whoa. Oh, wait, yeah, struck him out. 2 outs now. May on third, the go-ahead run. It's Beaucamp. The pitch from LeMaster. That's 3-12 left-handed. Lines it to third, caught by Rader, the Red Pooper. A 3-12 left-handed. And that will retire the side, and May will be stranded at third. We've gone 4, and it's a 1-1 ball game. And I want to say thank you to Bill and Kathy for being here thus far. I don't want to make you feel guilty or anything about leaving if you have to, but I'm going to take a break. Let's call it, give me 8 minutes, give me 9. Okay, we will be back. Thank you, Kathy. I want some milk. Okay. Really, I want to do this right. Oh. God almighty. Should also get water. I don't feel like eating anything. God. I made it. I made it. Folks, it's so easy. And the lady is so kind. And now I am back full strength. Full water, full coffee, full milk. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna say hello to all of you. So again, Baltimore at Cleveland. Get a nice big cup of hot coffee here with milk. Just like you like it. There we go. It's a 1-1 ball game. That's a nice emoji, milk emoji. It's going to be Gary Nolan coming out. Oh, I didn't think of any questions while I was out there. Johnny Edwards leading it off. Then it'll be LeMaster, and then right back to the top of the order for Morgan. Here's Nolan now. Pitch to Edwards, 210 right-handed. Base hit, Edwards. He's a 207 hitter, I believe. Oh, 232. I'm thinking of someone else. But it's a base hit by Edwards. And LeMaster, a B bunter, comes up. We'll have him lay it down for Houston. The infield is still back. He's a B. Here's Nolan now. And the pitch, it's hit right back to Nolan. 6, defense. Option of throwing out Edwards. He's not too slick. 1-10. I'd be remiss if I didn't. 1-10, -4, 1-6. +4, 1-10. Oh boy, that's a tough one. You know that? We'll let him go. We'll go to first for the sure thing. And it's 1 out. Edwards goes to second. It was a 1-10. Top of the 6th question from Kathy. We've had some good questions, folks. Exorcist, Jose Feliciano, Chocolate, Paul George, and Stu. So it's Edwards on second with 1 out. Morgan, left-handed hitter. That's good coffee. Wow. Good coffee. I was out of my mind yesterday. Kind of. I mean, I wasn't really. I just was so freaked out by that. Morgan is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Nolan. 6-9 left-handed, double one, fly to right, and Rose catches up with it. Edwards would have a chance to tag, but he won't. 2 outs. And here's Jesus, clutch situation. The pitch from Nolan. 6-4 right-handed, grounds to third X. Perez 433. G2 gets to it. 6-10-11, 33. Oh, and he boots it. A one-base error by Tony Perez, putting Jesus on first, and Edwards went to third. So now with 2 outs, Jimmy Wynn in a clutch situation here. Nolan trying to get out of this. 4-9 right-handed. Oh my, it's hit deep by Wynn, and it's gone. A 3-run home run, and I believe that they are all unearned. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on that, but my understanding of the rule is if the error would have been a 3rd out, anything after that is unearned. The costly error by Jesus would have ended the inning. Look at it again. The toy cannon fires 4-9 right-handed and home run. He's got the power for sure. 1-12. It was a 10. And Houston now leads it 4-1. Wynn had 33 home runs in real world. That's a nice number. For Wynn, in our replay, that's home run number 31. And I said he had 33 in real world. A 3-run blast. Now here's Norm Miller. 2 outs, nobody on. Nolan. 4-7 left-handed, struck him out, and that's the side. First strikeout for Nolan today, but 3 runs, I believe they're all unearned. And in the middle of the 5th, it's a 4-1 game. We have a question after this inning. Here's Denny LeMaster. Bouton and Gladding pitched in this game in real world for Houston, in case they need anybody. We'll have to double check. Bouton wasn't 2 days in a row. Savage leading it off. 5-11, right-handed, grounds to first X. Blefary 4-18. G2 gets to it, 4-8-9. E18, and he takes it to the bag, one away. Now Woody Woodward. And Nolan is coming out on deck. How do you like that? Two nine, left-handed, fly ball left. Jesus under it. Makes the catch, and we'll let Nolan hit. Give him a chance to settle down. Still relatively early. 5-7 right-handed. And there's a base hit by Nolan. Go figure. Nolan is on. Oh, Nolan's a 1-14 on the base paths. Sometimes I don't look, you know. That's a pain in the neck, isn't it? You have the some pitchers are on the roster with running ratings. They ought to put put it on the frickin' card. Okay, Nolan on first with 2 outs. LeMaster facing Rose now. Rose 1 for 2. 2-6 left-handed, grounded back to LeMaster. He's got it. And he throws it to Blefary, and the side is out. No runs for the Reds. 1 hit, the 2-out single by Nolan. Left on base. We've gone 5. It's 4-1 Houston. I've got coffee and milk. And I'm a happy guy. And Kathy Harden has a question. I'm even happier. Now wait for it and look for it. And no Googling. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord, that's good coffee. Woo! Good frickin' coffee. Wait for it now. Be patient, people. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Kathy Harden, are you with us? Kathy Harden. Top of the 6th question. Anytime, Kathy. Don't see it. Don't see it. Yeah. Thank you, Bill. That just gives me a confirmation it's not me. Try it again, Kathy, will you? Let us know when you type it. when you put it in again, okay? Still waiting. Kathy Harden, maybe go out and come back in or something, because we're not seeing it. We still don't see it. I'm sorry if this is frustrating for you, Kathy. I'm sorry, we just don't see it. Why don't you go back in, reboot, or something like that? Because that's what, you know, it's one of those don't ask, don't tell kind of situations. Okay? I'm going to move on, Kathy. I'm going to go to the top of the 6th, Kathy. We can have you do that anytime. I circled it. Well, that's too bad, and I treasure Kathy, and I hope that wasn't too frustrating for you. Things like that happen. I'll tell you, these Astros are really something this year. They are, in our replay, they are 8 games over 500, and they're leading 4-1 over Cincinnati in this, the first of the 5-game series, which was dated September 25 in real world in 1969. And Gary Nolan will take them out, and they kept him in, let him hit, and he singled. Left on base. And here's Menke now. Menke walked and grounded to first. Nolan the windup and the pitch. 3-7 right-handed, walked him. So Menke is on, not being held. Well, actually, I'm sorry, 1-15. We're not going to hold him. I can do that myself. We're not going to try either. Here's Curt Blefary now. Oh, Kathy's back. Okay, yeah. Let's Menke can stay at first. Let's get right back to it. Kathy Harden. After the walk to Menke by Nolan, his first endurance is the 7th. He's already allowed 4 runs. Try it now. Here. You know, Bill, I'm not sure. I don't censor any words. But I think using profanity might go against community guidelines. I'm not sure, though. It's a good question. You know, I use what I call the sprightly use of obscenity. Shit, damn it, even the F word sometimes. But this, you know, things like the C word and the N word, they are unacceptable to me. And, you know, I wouldn't tolerate that. And of course, words that are put together that suggest violent acts, endorse violence, Yeah, Kathy, we're still not getting it is not permitted. You know, you're allowed to use, talk about controversial things, though. Yeah, Kathy, we're not getting it. Well, at least you're able to text, Bill. So Menke is on first, not being held. Kurt Blefary at the plate. Nolan now. Here's the pitch to Blefary. 2-6 right-handed, walked him. 2 walks in a row here by Nolan. Al Jackson is warming, believe it or not. Al Jackson. He pitched in this game in the real world. He's a left-hander. And he has a very juicy... No, I don't see it. Are you doing copy and paste? Al Jackson warming, although Nolan's first endurance is next inning. Did you These are the questions that I have, Kathy, and I'm reaching back for all the patience I have because you're so terrific. I'll do this all day if we have to. Okay, you'll reboot. Again? You already rebooted? Jesus. Let us know when you're back, okay? Thanks a lot. Here's Raider now, first and second. It's already 4-1 Houston. Nolan from the stretch. That's 3-8, right-handed, and that's a grounder back to Nolan. He, first and second, no outs. And he turns the double play with Menke going to third. I was ready to pull him if he didn't retire, Raider. Now here's Johnny Edwards for realism's sake. Yeah, that is weird, Bill. 2 outs now. Menke on third. Nolan and the pitch. That's a 1-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Nolan. He gets out of that. No runs. No hits, 2 walks, 1 left after a double play. Turned by Nolan. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. And LeMaster takes the mound. Here's Helms now. I just want to see if I can copy and paste myself here. If that's what she's doing. I think it's on her end. Yeah, it's my copy and paste is working. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Okay, LeMaster has allowed 1 run in 5 innings. His first endurance is the 7th. No. Kathy gets unlimited questions. Here's the pitch to Helms, 1-8, left-handed, pops it up to short. And Menke makes the catch, 1 out. Here's Lee May. You can do a setting, Bill, where someone's allowed to only post like every 60 seconds. Or every, you know, so people don't flood. You have a top of the 7th question. Okay, Bill? Here's May, 1 for 2, doubled left on in the fourth. The pitch from LeMaster. 4-11 right-handed, that's a slash, and that's gonna go through, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it does for a base hit. May is on. He's 2 for 3 now. Here's Tony Perez. Perez and then Bench can bring them right back in this game. It's 4-1 Houston. Here's the pitch, 6-6 right-handed, double 1-8, no. Chasing it and left is Jesus. He makes the catch, and it's 2 away. Now Johnny Bench. Talented young catcher. Okay, LeMaster now. And the pitch to Bench. That is 6-5 right-handed. Oh my, that's hit well. Oh, into the gap. Just hits the top of the wall. May rounding third. Let's see if he'll come home. That was hit to center. Win is a -1. May 1-14, 1-13, 2 outs, 1-15. 1-16. Whoa, you wonder, should they let him? They're going to go for it. Here's the throw. And he is out. Whoa. Jimmy Wynn throwing. May out. And the side is retired. Wow. That would be a situation, Bill, where you know, 1-16, you let him score. Maybe. But they didn't. Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon, threw a cannon of a throw to the plate, and Lee May, who's not slow, 1-14. It was 2 outs, 1-16. -1, 1-15, back to 1-16 with no holds. And he was thrown out, and the side is retired. I'm telling you. The no runs, 2 hits, and Bench left on. That's an exciting baseball. Yes, we see this, yes. Bill, let's hold on for Kathy, if you don't mind. We could do a double shot here. Yes, we see it. Why don't you just try typing the whole thing instead of pasting it? You know what I'm saying? Are there any curse words in it? Oh, Lord, help us. Hey, Bill, this is a mystery now. Are you using any curse words? Like shit or damn it? Let me just check something here. Okay. All right, Bill, go ahead. Oh, we've got to have a sense of humor here. You know what I mean? All right, we'll go on, Kathy. I don't, you know, but now I'm curious. What the hell is going on here? Well, I don't know why you try using different words or something. Okay, like change one word or something. In the meantime, go ahead, Bill. Type out the whole thing from scratch and mix up the words just a little bit. We'll take both Bill and Kathy at the same time if necessary. Here's Bill. Rolling Stone magazine revised list in 2023 of the top 500 albums. The Beatles had 9, Dylan had 8. This solo artist was third with 7. 3 of his 7 albums are with groups, though. Name him. Wow. Wow, that's a great question. Whoa, Beatles had 9, Dylan had 8. This solo artist is third with 7, and 3 of them are with groups. Oh, I know I'm gonna kick myself when I find out who it is. I'm gonna just take a wild guess. Bill. It's a great question. No, it's not Phil. God, 3 with groups. That should be a good enough hint. That should be a good enough freaking hint for anybody. 3 with groups. Dylan, Beatles. Two different groups. Holy cow. Oh, that makes it even harder. And I would hate to give up so easily. Lord. Anybody else? One group famous, other not so famous. Okay. This will fall into place eventually if you give me enough hints. I mean, he's got to have the third. Eric was actually in 3 groups. It's probably not Eric Clapton. He was in 3. Where you're from? Oh. Oh. Is it really Neil Young? It is? Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know which 3. I know CSNY. He wasn't on the first album. You know, maybe the live album they did. I'm really surprised at 7. Kathy, you there? So we add to our questions, we have The Exorcist, Jose Feliciano, Chocolate, Paul George and Stewart. We don't know what Kathy was trying to ask us, but wow, I'll tell you, he sure came in with a great question, Bill. And we're gonna move now to the top of the 7th. Okay, I don't understand. You can... Four solos, 1 with CSNY, and 2 Yeah, that's it, Bill. Great suggestion. It's a brilliant, brilliant suggestion. I'm going to ask Kathy to try to work on that. Break it in half. Because if you exceed it, you're just not going to, you know. I'm going to let Kathy try to work on that, and I'm going to move to the top of the 7th, then I'm going to take a break here. It's Nolan now in his first endurance inning. It's 4-1 Houston on the 3-run home run by Jimmy Wynn, his 31st of the year, and here comes LeMaster to lead it off. That's the only logical explanation I can think of, Bill, what you said. Here's the pitch to LeMaster, 5'9", right-handed, grounds to short X. Woodward 330. G1 gets to it, 5'8", 10, E30. Throws him out. LeMaster is retired. And here's Morgan now. Morgan is 0 for 3. And the pitch. 6'8", left-handed. Single one, lines it to second, caught by Helms. Kathy, try typing what color is the sky. As a test. If you're able to do that, there's something wrong. If you're able to type yes like you did, there's something wrong. Here's Jesus Alou now. Nolan in his first endurance inning, 2 outs. Nobody on. The pitch to Jesus. That's 4-6 right-handed, flies to center. It's playable by Savage, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. So we're in the middle of the 7th inning stretch here. We're being very frustrated by, not by Kathy, but by the situation. We're going to take a little break, and I don't know what's going on with her, Kathy's texting. She's not responding. It's 4-1 Houston. Like I was saying, Houston having their best season in franchise history. In real world, they were 81-81. Their first 500 season in real world. And they're doing better than that. They're 8 games over 500. They're on the verge of going 9 in the bottom of the 7th. For the Reds, it will be Beauchamp, Savage, and Woodward. And my guess is they will go with maybe a pinch hitter. I just assume we'll see. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Going to take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Bill, it's a very mysterious situation with Kathy. Now she's not responding. You know, I'd like just to, type a short question. Who is buried in Grant's tomb? I mean, anything. I'll be right back. Well, you can still do the emojis, Kathy, and like I said, those are nice. I like your emojis. I love everything you do. Would you type in as a test, what color is the sky? Just type it. What color is the sky? I know that's a ridiculous test, but you know, absurd. I'll be back. Okay. You see? I'll be back. And if Kathy posts her question in my absence, so be it. Bill Ivemy with blue gets it, even though it's really not blue, Bill. You know, it's, you know, just like the earth doesn't rise and the earth doesn't, the sun doesn't rise and the sun doesn't set. I'll be back. I got one good cup of coffee left in this pot. It looks blue from where you are? Okay. It's an illusion, Bill. back. Okay, Bill, do you want to do it now in the middle of the 7th, or you want to wait? Be glad to have you do it now. A bad joke question. Houston won this one 4-3 in real world. They're leading 4-1 now. How do you get down from a duck? Lord. You know, I don't know, Bill. No idea. You don't. You get up from a duck, you get down from an elephant. Oh. I'm not sure I even get it. You get up from a duck, yeah, when you're ducking. Down from an elephant. Thank you, Bill. That is awful. I won't ban you. I would never ban you unless you really got inappropriate. Here's LeMaster pitching the bottom of the 7th, Beauchamp to lead it off. Beauchamp will hit. Four tomatoes. Okay, here's LeMaster. The pitch to Beauchamp. 1-9 left-handed, grounds it to Morgan at second. And he throws it to first for the out. Now Savage. The Reds used Bobby Tolan to pinch hit for Woodward. That sounds inviting. Then they brought in Darrell Chaney to play short. Sounds perfect. Here's the pitch to Savage. 3-6 left-handed, pops it up to short, and it's Menke. 2 outs. And we'll use Tolan to hit. Why not? Maybe they'll get something going here, a 2-out rally. Why not? Chaney will come in to play short. Tolan. Problem is, Tolan's a left-handed hitter. Whoa, that kind of puts a. That's too bad. I don't think Johnson's available. Woodward hit 261. We'll let him hit. We'll go against what they did. Here's Woodward now. If he's retired, Nolan will pitch the 8th. But the big bats are coming up. Pitch to Woodward. 3-7 left-handed. That's a double down the line for Woodward. And there'll be a hitter for Nolan here, down by 3, 4-1 ball game. Nolan pitched 7. Only allowed 4 hits. One of them was a 3-run home run for 3 unearned runs. He walked 4 and struck out 2. Down 4-1. We're going to bring Jackson in. He pitched in real world in this game. He has a juicy ERA. And in this game, he pitched 0 innings and walked 1 batter. Oh, Lord. We'll take our chances. Let's see who's going to hit here. Jimmy Stewart. Al Jackson, Wayne Granger, Savage. Well, the emojis are working, Kathy. Whitfield. Jimmy Stewart. Alex Johnson is not available as far as I can tell. We'll bring Jimmy Stewart in. I think he's a switch hitter. Yeah, he is. Instead of Tolan against the left-hander LeMaster. Even though he may be better in actuality. Here's the pitch to Stewart. 6'9", switch hitter batting right, struck him out. And the side is retired. That's the 4th strikeout for LeMaster. 6'9", right-handed. It would have been a strikeout if Tolan were up, but I wouldn't have probably gotten that roll. Kathy, it's one of those mysteries. Why your question? I hope you'll save it. And do it. Al Jackson, little Al, has come out. He's taken his warm-ups. Al Jackson, he died in 2019, called Little Al. Played from 59 to 69. Try a different one, sure. You want it now, middle of the 8th? Did you know that his 43 wins with the New York Mets was the Mets' record until Seaver broke it in 69? He died in a nursing home. He was 83. You let us know. Little Al Jackson coming out. Here he is. And it's going to be Jimmy Wynn, 2 for 3 today. Doubled and scored, and then the 3-run home run. Okay, here's Jackson now. The pitch to Wynn. 2-9 against the left-hander, and he struck him out. Jackson gets the strikeout. Go figure. Here's Norm Miller. Miller 1 for 3, doubled home win in the first for the first run. 6-12, left-handed, fly ball center. Under it is Savage, 2 away. And we get a question from Kathy Harden here with 2 outs in the 8th. What is the name of the MASH operator that Radar always called? Oh. Only for you, Kathy, would I interrupt an inning. Two outs, nobody on. We're trying to see here who the mash upper is. Sparky. I'd like you to try the original one, though. For some reason, it won't go. Is it, I think it's too long, or I wasn't a fan of either the movie or the TV show. Okay, two outs. We got a Sparky here to add. Dennis Menke, 2 outs, nobody on. Walked twice and grounded out. Here's the pitch from Jackson. 3-10 left-handed, pops it up behind the plate, foul territory. And Bench makes the catch and the side is out. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be the heart of the order here for the Reds. Denny LeMaster has gone all the way. Jackson pitched a nice inning there. Pete Rose leading it off, 1 for 3. Singled in the 3rd, left on base. Here's LeMaster now. Top of the 9th, beautiful, Kathy. Try the one you had, okay? Just make it shorter and paraphrase it. Here's the pitch to Rose. Switch hitter batting right, 5-8, grounds to second, X. Morgan, 323. 3-3, it's going to be a base hit for Rose. 2-4-5 rare play, an S1 rare play. No runner on first. It's just going to be a base hit for Rose. His second of the ball game. This is LeMaster's second endurance inning. Here's Helms now. There's action in the Houston bullpen. It's Fred Gladding. Here's Helms. He's 0 for 3. LeMaster now. 2-2 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Rose will advance. He goes to second base. It drew Morgan away from the bag to his left. And he had to go to first. 1 out. Rose in scoring position. Here's Lee May now. The pitch from LeMaster. 2-9 left-handed, grounds it back to LeMaster. A runner on second A. It's a 6. He will hold as LeMaster throws May out. Rose holds at second. And here's Tony Perez, and then Bench on deck. This is the big opportunity. Perez 1 for 3, doubled and scored the lone Reds run in the second. The pitch to Perez, 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs. The single by Rose left on second. Tremendous performance by Denny LeMaster. We've gone 8. It's 4-1 Houston. And we have a question, top of the ninth here from Kathy. This has to work. This has to work, Kathy. It's all yours. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Wow. That is such a mystery, Kathy. It's a huge mystery. I want to know what that question is. Maybe you could send it to me by DM, and I'll disqualify myself on, send me a text, send me a text. I'll post it. I have to know. I have to know what the hell this question is. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to ask. This is too mysterious for me. Type the first 4 words, Kathy. Type the first 3 words. I'll sit here all day. I have nothing to do. Okay, we'll go ahead. Little Al Jackson will take the mound, top of the 9th. It's a shame. Retired the Astros in order. It'll be Blefary leading it off. He's lefty-lefty here. They hit for Blefary was Marty Martinez to avoid the lefty-lefty situation. We're not going to do that. We're just going to let him hit. Here's Jackson. 6'11", left-handed, grounds it back to Al Jackson. He's a 451. Jeez. .451.84. G3, Jackson gets it. 51, 611, 14. Whoa, it's an error. That was booted by Jackson. Second error for the Reds. Blefary is on. 1 to 15. Jackson -1, -5. Here's Rader. He's not going for the lead. Oh, you sent it to me. Here it is. Well, at least we know what it is. Here's the question from Kathy. This leader hated this building so much that he ordered it drilled in the base and filled with mortar, which made it worse in World War II. Sounds like something Stalin would do. Yeah, I can post the question. I could also try to answer it. Can you see my answer? Oh, that's a good guess, Bill. Mussolini is a great guess. No. Well, then it's the other guy. Oh, Bill got it. It was Mussolini. It's Mussolini. Well, Kathy, thank you for your persistence and your patience. And it's a what magic are you talking about? Menke on first. I'm sorry, Blefary on first, no outs. What magic? I did type the question. Are you trying to confuse me, Bill? Here's Rader. I did type the question. Then how did you guess Mussolini? Oh. How did you guess Mussolini? Oh, you heard it? Okay. Whoa. There's something about this question. Can you see this? Bill, can you see this? Wow. How about this? Can you see it? I want to see if I have any Wow. I want to see if I have, if you, I've been very patient. You've been very patient. I want to see if I have any censored words. I think I've done pretty well with YouTube, but I don't remember where that is with the censored words. Oh, here's settings. Upload defaults. I don't have anything there. You know what's amazing? I'm going to type it different. Can you see that? Now, if I'm not able to text, okay, you saw that. Who no place with stuff? There's something about the question. So I'm going to accept, yeah, okay, Bill. Yeah, I'm going to accept that just the way it is, and that there's something. It could be a bug. It could be, who knows, but it's not us. That's good coffee. Okay, Bleffrey on first. Here's Doug Rader. And the pitch, 1-5, left-handed. Grounds it back to Jackson, over to second, to first, double play, 2 outs. Very weird, Kathy. Very, very weird. Now Johnny Edwards, Lemaster on the on-deck circle. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth with the Reds down by 3, it'll be Bench, Beauchamp, and Savage. Pitch to Edwards, 5-8, left-handed, grounds to second, X. Helms, 223. G2. 5-9-13. E23. And he throws him out. We're going to head to the bottom of the ninth after my break. First, I will okay. Name a man who had mortar put in a structure. Okay. There's something about now, tell me if you can see this. Here's the original. Can you see it? How about that? Okay. I think something about filled. I want to know, can you see the word filled? Yes or no? Oh, Lord, help me, God. Now I get no reply. Okay. Okay. What a mystery. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's false. I'm saying it's a mystery that it doesn't go. But folks, I'm gonna take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes, and when we come back, let's recognize Denny LeMaster, who's gone all the way. Allowed only one run in 8 innings. The Astros lead 4-1 in this, the first of a 5-game series. You know, it's not easy for me to deal with uncertainty in life. This is great practice for me, Kathy. I don't need to know. I don't have to know why the hell this is not working. It'll be Bench, Beauchamp, Beaucamp, and Savage. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. And I want to thank both of you and everybody else for being here. This is the Stratomatic Network. Indeed it is, Kathy. Indeed it is. don't miss out on anything. Kathy, I see you wrote It's All Too Much. That was a Harrison song, I think. All we need is for us to not be able to, it's all too much. Pretty sure Harrison wrote that, but yeah, Harrison wrote that. Well, here we are, bottom of the ninth. It's been a strange game. And what we got here, though, is Mussolini. was the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Are you serious? My God, what a freaking nuts. He didn't like that building? Lord. I'm looking to see if you asked another question, but I don't see one. He was embarrassed by it. He has no understanding then. It's amazing. He doesn't seem to be too intelligent. Yeah, no, it doesn't make them look stupid. No. No, he was so wrong about that, and that's my opinion. That's all it is, my opinion. Here comes Bench now. It's 4-1 LeMaster for the win. The complete game win, it would be his 10th. Here's LeMaster and the pitch to Bench. 1-6 left-handed, fly ball left, and it's Jesus under it, 1 out. You want to talk about concrete, and here's Jim Beauchamp. I wonder if he thinks, if he also hates the Greek statues where there's no head or the arms are missing. Here's LeMaster now. Maybe he thinks the Liberty Bell is bad because it's cracked. He's crazy. 5-8 to beat Beauchamp. Grounds to second X. Morgan 323. .323, G2 gets to it, 23.579. Throws him out. And Ted Savage, 1 out away from the win. And what a season it's been for Houston. This will put them 9 games over 500. LeMaster into the windup. The pitch to Savage. 6-10 right-handed, flies it to center. Toy Cannon getting under it, 3-6. Gets to it on an F1, E6, 6-9, 10. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A 1-2-3 to end it. And what a game it's been. It's been a very mysterious game full of mysteries. The final, Houston 4, Cincinnati 1. LeMaster with the win. He went all the way, 9 innings. 9 hits. Didn't walk a batter. He struck out 5. He allowed 1 run. Jackson came in for 2 innings, pitched well. The final line, Houston 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Cincinnati 1 run, 9 hits, getting out hit and losing, and 2 errors. And I give co-stars of the game, that's just me, you can pick who you want, to Jimmy Wynn, the Toy Cannon, for his double and scored on his 3-run home run. And to Denny LeMaster, who gets a complete game win, allowing 1 run in 9 innings. very, very spooky. Very spooky, but I want to tell you, if this was destined to happen, I'm sure glad it happened with you and me and Bill. Thank you so much for hanging. I'm a bit wired. I'm gonna figure out what, if anything, I can do. I'm gonna enter these two games now. I have to enter as usual into the standings, and then I'll see about playing Baltimore at Cleveland a little later on. To Kathy and Bill, haven't heard from anyone else in the text. Stay strong. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Bill. Take care.